Welcome back to Southman Stadium for the Corn Michael Hogan decider between Cork White and Tipperary Gold. Is the big one this afternoon. Huge anticipation ahead of this game between Tipperary Gold and Cork White. Tipperary in the gold jersey and Cork in their traditional red. We'll give you a quick rundown of the teams before we get underway here in Semple Stadium, starting with Tipperary Gold. In goals is Ewan McGee, full back line of Kyle Cully, Conor Kennedy and David Rabbit. Captain Daniel McKelvey is at right half back and he's joined in that line by Niall Delaney and Cormac Kennedy. Michael Ryan is partnered by Dennis O'Callaghan in midfield, Liam Dunphy, Paul Callaghan and Jack Beavens in the half forward line, and the Tipperary Gold full forward line, Donncha Quigley, Cathal Kennedy and Cormac Shanahan. And the Tipperary substitutes: Adam Hogan, Owen Grace, Johnny Grace, Owen Webb, Owen Hickey, Cody Quirk, Jack Grace, Jack Gould, Darragh O'Dwyer and Jason O'Sullivan. The management team: Noel McKelvey, Jack Lee, John Carroll, Declan Ryan, Joe McGrath and Jim Halpin. Over to the Cork White side now. Adam Lee is in goals. Full back line of Dave Barley, the joint captain, Rian O'Connell and Liam Cregan. Josh Brosnan is the other joint captain on the Cork side. Cian Galvin and Finn Connaughton complete the Cork half back line. Ryan Cronin and Jarliet Cullimore in midfield. Half forward line: Gavin O'Callaghan, Shane Murta and Evan McGuckin. And full forward line: Ben Geary, Dean Murphy and James Naughton. The Cork substitute bench: Conor Dennehy, Kevin Long, Callum Griffin, Matt Kenny, Kieran Fitzgerald, Rowan Moore, Scott Dunley, Cormac Fennessy, Max Murphy and Jack Cahalan. We will now pause for a Ron Naveen. So just to finish the Cork management team: Kieran O'Brien, Brendan Delaney, Michael Hennessy, Clive O'Donovan and Paddy O'Brien. Referee for this game is Eamon Stapleton from the Doon GA Club, Limerick County Champions in 2024 in Limerick. And we are moments away from throwing Tipperary in the gold jersey, playing from left to right against Cork's traditional blood and bandage from right to left. So moments away from throwing here. All is set to go, and Eamon Stapleton throws the ball in. It's Cork looking to win possession straight away, and it's Ryan Cronin from the Tipperary Club sends this one down the field. Good take in there from the forward, and it's the corner forward. It is indeed James Naughton. Naughton heading towards goal. Still going, Naughton. He's been fouled. Flick it to Hurley, so opening chance of the game for Cork will come from a place ball. That's a chance for Ben Geary from Killa to get the opening score of the game for Cork. This Cork White side that are unbeaten heading into today's decider. As Geary sends that over the bar, we've played 40 seconds and Cork have opened the score. And Cork side, as I said, that have beaten Clare, Limerick, Tipperary, Blue in the quarter final and then in the semi-final against Limerick again. As Tipperary now on the move themselves. Cormac Shanahan from Newport flicks this along the ground. Cork centre back is there. Out comes the wing back, and that's Finn Connaughton. Gets the pass away to Evan McGuckin. Good McGuckin heading up towards again the man who was involved with that foul moments ago. Douglas is James Naughton, but he is unable to keep the ball in play. Sideline cut on that far side for David Rabbit from Boris Lee. Readying to take this one. Beautiful afternoon here in Thurles. The rain has held off throughout the first game as well. Early doors in this one as well. Tipperary Gold now trying to get their first real promising attack going, but a battle ensues on the ground. It is Tipperary that have come away with possession now. Low delivery inside. Lovely touch there from the full forward. That's Cathal Kennedy from Barcelona. Kennedy now getting the strike away. It's not a good one though. Good pressure on. It's an easy take for Adam Lee in the Cork goals there. Gets that ball out to his wing back. And that's Josh Brosnan. Brosnan gets the pass away now. Delivery comes into the middle of the park. It's a good one too. Chance from the centre back, Keane Galvin delivering. Shot coming in there. Geary's in around the edge of the square. Flick comes. He was hoping to do so. Ewan McGee was very safe under the dropping ball though. Plays this one out now to Jack Beavens. Beavens has it at halfway. Low delivery inside again. You can see what both sides are trying to do in the early stages of this Corn Michael Hogan. Chance now maybe developing for Tipperary here. The ball's delivered inside though. Again once more. Out comes the corner back on this occasion for Cork. And that's Dave Barry, Watergrass Hill, joint captain on this Cork team. It's Rian O'Connell from Father O'Neill's, the full back that has it now for Cork. Gets that pass away. That's Connaughton again. Again a low delivery inside. And it's James Naughton again, who's had a very prominent start to this game for Cork. Naughton's got that shot away. It's just going to tail though to the left and wide. First wide of the game for Cork. First wide of the game, full stop. We've played 3 minutes here and it remains Cork leading by that solitary Ben Geary free. Pucko comes from Hugh McGee. It's a great take there from the centre forward, Callahan, I should say. Ball across those, easily intercepted by Brosnan. And he gets his pass away to Keane Galvin. Galvin again, a low delivery into the middle of the field. Midfielder Charlie at Cullimore plays it inside. A slip from Geary inside will give the cornerback from Tipperary Rabbit a chance. Lovely step inside, and he plays this one down the line, up again towards Callahan. Callahan now gets the hand pass away. Chance maybe now for Beavens for Tipperary to get them back on level terms. Flick inside to the corner forward. Shannon from Newport all the way out now to Dunphy, and Dunphy has levelled the game for Tipperary Gold. Excellently work scored from the Tip youngsters, and they are back on level terms, a point apiece. Pucko comes from Adam Lee. This near side, a great take there nearly from the half-back Daniel McKelvey, the Tipperary captain. Ball on the ground now. It's Tipperary that should come away with a foul on Dennis O'Callaghan, and a free for Tipperary. Looking to take it quickly, our Tipperary Gold, but I'll settle down maybe and go along with it instead. Yeah, that's the plan. So there is a breeze going into Tipperary's favour in this first half as that shot comes in from Niall Delaney. Goes to the right and wide though, and it's the first wide of the game for Tipperary. And wide a piece now as Lee goes short. Cork now trying to work it out before going long with it into that very, very stiff breeze here. Ball up the line. McKelvey's there for Tipperary, kicks it inside. Looking for O'Callaghan. Good work from O'Callaghan to dispossess the Cork player. Back to McKelvey again, straight down the line, over the head of the corner forward on this occasion. It was Donncha Quigley. It's going to stay in play though. Dave Barry is there for Cork, famous Cork name. Plays this one to his full back line. Colleague and Liam Cregan. Cregan back to his goalkeeper. And Adam Lee, and all the way back to the full back, Rian O'Connell. O'Connell now with plenty of space to deliver. And he goes straight up the same line. Towards his attacker there. Tipperary are back there, plenty of numbers though, and they come away with possession. Ball delivered long inside again towards Quigley, but again it's going to beat everyone and out over the sideline. Taken quickly, Connaughton has it for Cork White, and it's from Barry inside now. Good pass indeed, hand pass now. It's Jarly at Cullimore. Cullimore still going forward with it. Half hooked. Ball still goes towards the Cork man. That's going to be play on, says referee Eamon Stapleton. And Tipperary have possession once more. Throw ball, says the referee. It was Kyle Cully that had possession for Tipperary Gold. And adjudged to have thrown the ball. A chance now for Cork to go in front for a second time. This time it's the full forward Dean Murphy coming out to take this free. Ben Geary took the one close to the goal, and it's Murphy from Lisgould, midway between the Tipperary 45 and 65, only a couple of metres in from the near sideline here. And Murphy strikes that one. And he struck it very, very well, but the accuracy isn't there on that occasion. And second wide of the game for Cork. So Pucko coming from Ewan McGee. Goes long with it, trying to isolate His man here, that's his centre forward, and that is Paul Callahan. Cork have got to the ball though, and once it hit the ground, Finn Connaughton goes down the line with it, just overcooks that one towards Evan McGuckin. And it's this Tipperary centre back Niall Delaney gets his pass away to Conor Kennedy. Kennedy, lovely switch of play for him. I mean, another chance developing for Tipperary here. They get the shot away. Strike is good. Accuracy is there as well. It's an excellent score. That's the wing back, Cormac Kennedy, that has got Tipperary in front for the first time this afternoon. So, puck out from Lee goes all the way out over the sideline. He was aiming for his centre forward, Shane Murtagh. Didn't work out on that occasion for the Cork White goalkeeper. And it is going to be a sideline cut for Tipperary and their captain, Daniel McKelvey, to take. Lovely cut from McKelvey into the Cork defence. Good take though from the centre back, Cian Galvin. Off to Dennis O'Callaghan now for Cork. Under pressure immediately. O'Callaghan needs a bit of help, finds it in the form of his midfield partner. That's Ryan Cronin. Switch of play from Cronin now. Bit of space for Josh Brosnan to run into. He's past halfway. He's heading towards the 65-metre line now. Brosnan gets the shot away. It's going to drop short though. Out comes the keeper. He just bats it away. He did the right thing, Ewan McGee there. And it's flicked away following that by the fullback. And the fullback indeed. Dean Murphy, I should say, is putting pressure on the Tipperary fullback, Conor Kennedy. Kennedy is still though fighting for possession amongst three Cork men, one of them being Liam Cregan up front, full back. It's Dean Murphy, has it. It's last touch Murphy. And the sideline ball hasn't last touched Murphy, indeed. It's gone Cork's way. And Dean Murphy is going to take this one, but it looks like he's left it instead to Evan McGuckin, Glen Rovers youngster. So, sideline cut for McGuckin. Dangerous ball inside. Batted away, it's broken kindly for Cork though. The shot comes in, it was rushed one. Didn't have the accuracy on that occasion. And the shot coming in from Gavin O'Callaghan. Didn't have the accuracy as Ewan McGee launches one again towards the centre forward. Paul Callahan is coming over to the wing for those puckouts along with Jack Beavens. Beavens has it. Beavens been pulled back. Advantage coming for Tipperary as Beavens gets the shot away. That will come back for a free to the Tipperary Gold side and a chance for them to extend their lead to 2 points. So it's Liam Dunphy to take this free for Tipperary. A few metres in from the near touchline, as you see it on screen. It's Dunphy. Hits this one beautifully. That's a score for Tipperary. Puts them into a 3-1 advantage. Lovely strike from Dunphy, from Ross Gray. And it's 3-1 in Tipperary's favour. To do, as I've said already, have a strong breeze to their advantage. But it is mainly going into the right corner, as you see it, as Niall Delaney picks up possession again for Tipperary. Flicks it in towards his full forward, Cathal Kennedy. Battle in there involving Paul Callahan, but it's Cork looking to come away with possession. Good pressure in there from Michael Ryan. But Cork still managing to move it upfield. It's Liam Cregan that's been involved the whole way through. That gets a pass away to Gavin O'Callaghan. Missed a chance moments ago. O'Callaghan, he's bearing in on goal here. He's inside the 13, goes for the shot. It's a great hook over there by Cormac Kennedy. Just made sure there was no clean strike possible. A wide ball, third wide for Cork, but that's excellent defending from the Tipperary wing back. So 2 wides apiece, I should say, as McGee again heads over towards Callahan. Breaks for Callahan this time. Flicks it across now under pressure from his opposite number. Shane Murtagh gets the pass away, and again it's delivered inside. Lovely touch inside now, and a chance maybe for Tipperary to go further in front. It's Quigley. Quigley gets the shot away. It's glorious stuff from Quigley. That's the score of the game so far from the corner forward. The 2 number 13s, a point apiece, and that's an excellent score. Puts Tipperary 4-1 in front. So a good start to Tipperary as Cork goes short with this puck out. It's out now to Josh Brosnan. Brosnan taking on his man, has the pace and power to beat him, has advantage to Brosnan. Bats it down off the ground and picks it up again. Hand pass inside towards O'Callaghan. Loses possession here, and Tipperary have it back once more. Beavens Has a bit of time and space to run onto this one. Jack Bevan still going with it. Changes direction and paces away. Low delivery inside again towards the full forward. Full back comes out and wins. That's Rian O'Connell for Cork. Good battling inside though from Cathal Kennedy, who's fighting against 2 Cork defenders and still no clear clearance. He's unlucky in the end. Just gets the hurley in front of the Cork defender and it's a foul. Ploughing a lonely furrow on that occasion was the Tipperary Gold full forward. It's Tipperary that have made the fine start here in Thurles, leading 4 points to 1 after just over 12 minutes. Adam Lee with the free. Good delivery downfield, but Niall Delaney is there for Tipperary. He's fouled immediately by Gavin O'Callaghan, J.K. Bracken's centre back. Doing well, takes the free himself, switch of play towards Beavens, who's been loose. In fact, that's a great take instead from Paul Callaghan, and Callaghan has nailed the finish as well. Excellent score. They've been targeting him from puckouts. They targeted him with that free as well. Great delivery from Delaney. The catch and finish superb from Paul Callaghan, and it's 5 points to 1 in Tipperary's favour. Cork again working it short, and it's Tipperary that will win it with Michael Ryan picking up the loose ball. Delivery to Beavens. He's done well to keep that in play. He's under pressure here. Didn't realise it. Hook comes in, put Beavens on. Good working back from Josh Brosnan. On that occasion, got back to get the hook in. It's a wide ball for Tipperary. Their third of this game. So Adam Lee strikes this one. Again, heading over towards that far side. And it's won by Tipperary. And their wing back on this occasion was Daniel McKelvey. Back to McKelvey it goes again, the captain of this Tipperary Gold side. Needs a bit of help, finds it in the form of Kyle Cully. Cornerback, not a great pass over to Beavens though. And play will restart with a sideline ball for Cork. So it's Gavin O'Callaghan to take this sideline ball for Cork. It's Cork White side, as I said earlier, unbeaten in this competition so far. Lovely stick work from Ryan. Plays it down towards his centre forward, Paul Callaghan. Battle ensues with him and Cian Galvin. It's Callaghan that's going to get it. It's Callaghan that's going to get that strike away. It's going to drop short. Easy one for Adam Lee to take in and play short. Ball out to Finn Connaughton. Connaughton now looking to switch play. Low ball into midfield. It was a good ball. Touch wasn't great though from Ryan Cronin, and Tipperary have it once more with Niall Delaney. Delaney switch of play inside, looking for Quigley over the head of him and his marker Dave Barry. Barry coming out with possession for Cork. He's done well, Barry, to find a man as well. Step inside from Connaughton, has his full back in Rian O'Connell free, and O'Connell will deliver down the field, looking for that what was a dangerous full forward line the opening stage. It's Geary, point to his name from a free thus far. Geary is going to get a second one. Is he here? The strike is good, but the accuracy isn't there from Ben Geary on this occasion, so it's going to be another wide for Cork. 3 wides apiece. Puck out from Ewan McGee. That's going to break in Cork's favour on this occasion. Free man in the middle is Cian Galvin, the Cork centre back. Switch of play from him, heading over to this near side, up again towards the full forward Dean Murphy. Murphy though under pressure from McKelvey, the Cork captain. Gets enough pressure on him though to make sure McKelvey doesn't win it clean before Murphy picks the ball up himself. Good challenge though from Conor Kennedy as Murphy goes through goal. Could he have been allowed to keep going? Referee Eamon Stapleton came back for the advantage, and it will result in a free to Cork that I think Murphy might have hoped to have been left to continue his run. He lost possession of it, the ball though, and that's why referee Eamon Stapleton said we'll come back for the free. So Ben Geary out to take this one. He shot wide moments ago from play, but it's 1 point so far coming from inside 40 seconds. He's nailed that one as well, has Geary. So 2 points for him. Cork back in it, 5 points to 2. Second for Geary and a second for Cork as Tipperary goes short with this one. Smothered immediately. Geary's in there. He's under a bit of pressure now, and Tipperary have won it back through Niall Delaney. Delaney plays it up the line to Callaghan again. Paul Callaghan very prominent in the opening quarter here for Tipperary Gold. Hand pass comes from Dennis O'Callaghan and it's played inside now. A lovely flick there. Free out again though. The call from the referee said he played the hurley to Cathal Kennedy on the full back for Cork White and Rian O'Connell. And that all results in a free out for Cork White, which Adam Lee will take on his own 21-metre line. So Lee with this strike, it's a good one, straight down the line. Evan McGuckin's there, but again McKelvey is first to it for Tipperary Gold. Finn Connaughton is heading away under pressure from McKelvey. Hand passes a ball inside. Cork have it once more now. It's the wing forward, Evan McGuckin. McGuckin is blocked down though. And Tipperary clear their lines. Long clearance there over the head. And that's going to work out in the favour of Cormac Shanahan. Shanahan, lovely hand pass inside. Beavens has an option out to his right. Eventually comes to the centre forward, Callahan. That's a good score again from Tipperary. Well finished from Paul Callahan after good work from Jack Beavens and Cormac Shanahan. So another good score for Tipperary. Fine score, has to be said, as they hit into a 4-point advantage once again here. On that far side is Cork trying to come out with the ball. Keane Galvin delivers. It's a good delivery now to the corner forward. That is James Naughton. Naughton's shot is going to drop short, but there is advantage accruing. Just took a little flick of a hurley into the head, I think. It's going to be a free to Cork. And Dean Murphy coming out to take this long range effort. Will be midway between the Tipperary Gold 65 and 45. So Murphy from close to the touchline earlier on in the game, he hit one to the right and wide. This angle much more favourable from his point of view. So from all of 55 metres straight in front. And Dean Murphy from the Gould to take this for Cork White. Strikes it very well, does Dean Murphy. He's happy with the results. We played 19 minutes of the Corn Michael Hogan decider here in Semple Stadium, and it's Tipperary Blue leading Cork by 6 points to 3. The one worry for Cork in this opening 19 minutes or so has been that they've failed to score from play as of yet. And 3 points coming from place balls, 2 from Ben Geary and that one from Murphy moments ago. Or 5 of Tipperary, 6 points coming from play. And this man in possession of the ball right now, Liam Dunphy, with the only Tipperary score from a free. Hoping that he can get this one on target. Plenty of movement in front, switches it into the middle. Good pass, may turn out to be little flick inside. Didn't work out from Ryan. He was looking to find Cormac Shanahan, but Cork have come away with it up towards Gavin O'Callaghan. Now good take though from Shane Murta. Murta under pressure, can't get the ball into hand, and Tipperary through Beavens, who's been prominent, trying to win it back, unable to do so. Cork have it back once more. Free coming their way. Excellent work in midfield from, I think it was Dennis O'Callaghan. I'm sorry, it wasn't. It was Ryan Cronin from Cork's point of view. Free taken quickly. Wasn't meant to be that target of Murta, but it has broken for Cork, and off goes Evan McGuckin. McGuckin from Glenrover still going towards goal. He's hit the 13th shot. Save is easy. Geary though had buried the rebound. Eamon Stapleton had blown the whistle early though. Cork will be a bit disappointed that hasn't gone in their favour. The whistle had blown from the referee and will result in a Cork free from just inside the scoring arc. Ben Geary comes out to take his Tipperary Gold. They're getting set to make a substitution. The man getting ready to come on there is Johnny Grace from Burgess, but Ben Geary with the free for Cork. He sends that one between the posts. 6 points to 4 now with 21 minutes on the clock here in Semple Stadium. A third free of the game for Ben Geary. So Grace just warming up at the moment, but maybe introduced in the near future for Tipperary Gold. McKelvey, lovely hand pass inside as they work it through. The pass to Michael Ryan's just overcooked a bit, and it's well picked up by Ryan Cronin. Off to Shane Murta. Lovely switch of play from him inside towards McGuckin. That pace from Kyle Cully, though, got to it first, but McGuckin has stayed true to his task and has won it back for Cork. He's been fouled as well here, Evan McGuckin, and he's still going in on goal, overcarried though, and I think the play will come back for a Cork free. A chance for Geary to make it point number 4 from his point of view. So it's Geary, tricky angle. As Johnny Grace ready to come on for Tipperary Gold. So 3 from 3 from Geary thus far. And Cork's running forwards have started to cause Tipperary's defence a few problems in the last few minutes, as Geary puts that one between the posts as well. So 4th free from him. And a 5th point for Cork, 1 point between the sides here. As Johnny Grace enters the fray for Tipperary. Some of the cornerbacks, the David Rabbit, I think, that may be being called ashore. We'll confirm that in a moment or so. Back with play. It's Cork defending well. They've won a free out as well there. So it is one of the cornerbacks. Maybe it's Kyle Cully. Just waiting to see confirmation of that down in front of us on the commentary box. Yeah, it is Kyle Cully. I can confirm that as Cork on the attack with Geary. He's got an option in Shane Murta outside Murta. Now looking to get this one on target. It's a very difficult angle, and it's been waved wide by the umpire at that end. So 4th wide of the game for Cork. As Tipperary hold a 6 points to 5 lead. They haven't scored in the last 6 minutes. Tipperary, longest stretch of the game where they haven't. They're on the attack once more here now in midfield with Michael Ryan. He's been pulled back. It's going to be a long range free now for his Tipperary Gold outfit. And coming back to take it is the half forward Liam Dunphy, a Ross Gray youngster. 1 from 1 so far from his place balls. He's looking to double his total. If he can land this one, does have the advantage of a strong breeze as he strikes this one. Certainly has that distance. A lovely strike from Dunphy, and that is a much needed score for Tipperary. Restores their 2-point advantage immediately. An excellent strike from Dunphy, 2nd of the game for him. And it is again 7 points to 5 in their favour. Sideline ball now again for Tipperary that Dunphy is standing over. Going harmlessly towards Adam Lee, the Cork goalkeeper Lee. Twists and turns for finding his target, and that target is Finn Connaughton. Connaughton comes back inside, plays a lovely short pass, and the ball played down the line. That's lovely hurling from Cork. On now to the corner forward, that's James Naughton. Naughton gets a strike away. It's going to drop short. Out comes the Tipperary Gold goalkeeper hit, and it's going to be a 65. Naughton with the shot. Caused a bit of confusion in the defence is dropping short. A combination of the Tipperary fullback Conor Kennedy and Ewan McGee made sure that ball went dead, but it is going to result in a 65 for Cork. So a chance for Dean Murphy to once more put just a solitary point between the teams. Again, the angle shouldn't be an issue. But into this ever-stiffening breeze, Murphy will take this one. And strike is good from Murphy. Accuracy is not there though. It's a 5th wide of the game for Cork. He'll be disappointed with that. Had all the accuracy, but just tailed with the wind. Puck out comes from Ewan McGee, and Tipperary now on the move once more. Chance for them to make it a 3-point game, and it's taken. Lovely taken score there from Dennis O'Callaghan, the Cashel Cormac's youngster, and sent that one between the posts. And it's Tipperary open up a 3-point advantage once more. Lovely score from him, picked up the break brilliantly, and had the finish too as Cork through Dave Barry go low with this one. Corner back is blocked down. This time it was Liam Cregan and battle now, and the man who just got Tipperary's 8-point moments ago has been fouled after winning possession. Dennis O'Callaghan, a chance now again for Dunphy to add to his total. This will be point number 3 if he can hit the target with this one. And judging from his last free, should have plenty of distance. It won't be an issue. Dunphy has cut across that one a little bit. Does it have enough to come back? It certainly does. Excellent strike again from the Tipperary half forward. That's point number 3 for him. And it opens up a 4-point advantage for Tipperary Gold against this Cork White side. We've played nearly 28 minutes of this contest in the Corn Michael Hogan final. And it's Tipperary leading 9-4 as this one from Rian O'Connell lands towards Gavin O'Callaghan. Just broke it down to O'Callaghan, but doesn't fall to a teammate. And Tipperary now clear their lines. Low delivery. O'Callaghan unable to control that one. Came at him at a ferocious pace as Cork now. Yeah, played the ball there, threw it up and hand passed it to himself, the Jarly at Cullimore. Free for Tipperary. And Dunphy again was very, very quick to let everyone know that he was the man to take this one. So 3 out of 3 from Dunphy. This by far and away his longest effort of this opening half. He does have, as I've said, the advantage of a strong breeze with him. He struck that one very well as Dunphy. Oh, it's hit the post. Very unlucky from his point of view. Had the accuracy nearly. Definitely had the distance here. And just crashed off the post. As Cork play their way out of the fence. Connaughton has it now under a bit of pressure. Hand pass isn't a great one. Plenty of Tipperary players there. That's going to be a sideline ball to Cork though. And it's the fullback Rian O'Connell to take for this Cork White side. Lovely cut from O'Connell. Up towards his forward lines. Well won from Naughton there. Naughton looks for the run there. Up towards McGuckian and pushing the back on the defender. There's the new man in. That's Johnny Grace from Burgess getting to the ball first. And was out in the ball in front of McGuckian. And did enough to earn the free as Delaney delivers long. Cian Galvin was the man to get to it for Cork, but it's picked up. Shooting chance for Paul Callahan. This one though to the right and wide. More time than he maybe realised. We're going to have a minimum of 1 minute additional time at the end of this first half of the Corn Michael Hogan final. Puck out from Adam Lee. Doesn't go to plan. And it's Dennis O'Callaghan taking that one on. Plays a pass now and it's Tipperary running towards goal. Cork under pressure. Just got a bit confused here. Did the wing back Cormac Kennedy's played the ball on the ground with his hand, and that's a free out. Had a chance maybe to pop it over himself. Kennedy there opted to try and work a goal chance I should say, for his full back. And it's Cork moving quickly to get this one out of the fence. It's their half back Josh Brosnan, one of their giant captains, into Ryan Cronin. Cronin delivers up towards Murphy. Dean Murphy has the ball in the hand. 1 point in this game from a free so far. That's defended back there. Johnny Grace is there for Tipperary Gold. He's done very well to get it out of danger. Both players swinging on the ball legally. That's gone out over the end line. Wide ball, says referee Eamon Stapleton. And that will probably bring us to half time here in the Corn Michael Hogan final. That is indeed the half-time whistle. It is Tipperary leading by 9-4 at half-time here. 9-5, I should say. At the end of this first half, 9-5 confirmed in Tipperary's favour. And they will be delighted with what they've shown in the first half. They will be facing into a stiff breeze in the second half, and Cork will be open to take advantage of it. Half time here in Thurles in the Corn Michael Hogan final. It is Tipperary leading Cork by 9 points to 5. Join us. Heading into today's decider, as Geary sends that over the bar. We've played 40 seconds. Over Shannon from Newport all the way out now to Dunphy, and Dunphy has levelled the game for Tipperary Gold. Excellently work scored from the tip. Young's developing for Tipperary here to get the shot away. Strike is good, accuracy is there as well. It's an excellent score. That's the wing touchline as you see it on screen. It's Dunphy. Hits this one beautifully. That's a score for Tipperary. Puts them into a 3 points to 1 for Tipperary to go further in front. It's Quigley. Quigley gets the shot away. It's glorious stuff from Quigley. That's the score of the game so far from the corner. Loose. In fact, that's a great take instead from Paul Callaghan. And Callaghan has nailed the finish as well. Excellent score. They've been targeting from 1 point so far coming from inside 40 seconds. He's nailed that one as well, has Geary, so 2 points for him. Beavens has an option out to his right, eventually comes to the centre forward Callahan. That's a good score again from Tipperary. Well finished from McGuckin from Glenrover, still going towards goal. He's hit the 13th shot, save is easy. Geary though had buried the rebound. Eamon Staple in it. Have started to cause Tipperary's defence a few problems in the last few minutes as Geary puts that one between the posts as well. And it's taken, lovely taken score there from Dennis O'Callaghan, Cashel Kilcormack's youngster, and sent that one between the posts. If it cut across that one a little bit, does it have enough to come back? It certainly does. Excellent strike again from the Tipperary half forward. That's point number 3. Welcome back to Semple Stadium for the second half of this Corn Michael Hogan final here in the Celtic Challenge. It is Tipperary leading Cork by 9 points to 5. There is a substitute on the Cork White side. It's Tipperary Gold against Cork White as Eamon Stapleton, a referee from Limerick, gets us back underway. It's going to be a free to Tipperary straight off the bat. There he is, number 18 for Cork White. It's Callum Griffin from Passage in the heart of West Cork. So it's going to be a free. He is on. He's the only sub that I can see, and think it is for one of the Cork midfielders, Jarliet Cullimore. We will confirm that as soon as we can, but it's going to be a free now for Liam Dunphy into the breeze. He scored 4 points in the first half, 3 from 3 from frees, and he's looking to make that 4 from 4, but just tails to the left and wide. So 5 wides apiece now after that miss from Dunphy. Puck out is long, and it's Cork on the offensive once more, but Tipperary have done well. Their first half substitute, Johnny Grace from Burgess, coming out with it. He's blocked down though, and he's in there again as Grace, trying to get the ball into hand. Battle ensues as Dean Murphy is there for Cork, but again, ball, no one winning clean possession as of yet. And it is Tipperary eventually winning it, and it's out to Jack Beavens. Beavens now plays this one low, but Cian Galvin sweeping for Cork. Should win this one cleanly. Eventually does. Loses the hurley though. Did he throw that? Referee says no. It's into Ryan Cronin in midfield. Cronin gets that pass away. He's going to break here, and again it's Grace that's there. He's lying on the ball, says referee Eamon Stapleton. Freeing for Cork, and it's Ben Geary that's going to ready to take this. He scored 4 frees in the first half. All Cork's points coming from frees. 4 for Geary and 1 for Dean Murphy. So Geary now looking for point number 5 in the early stages of the second half, trying to reduce the gap. He struck it, and he struck it over the bar. Just put enough on that one, did Geary, and Cork draw first blood and the start of the second half. 3 points between the sides now, as this puck out from Ewan McGee is perfect out to a wing back on that occasion, and that is Cormac Kennedy. Ball played along the lines now in towards Donegal Quigley, but Cork have come out with possession. It's into the midfield now. Delivery comes in from Ryan Cronin, Ruck Cronin, up towards Geary. Geary can't win it cleanly against David Rabbit initially, and a swarm of Tipperary defenders surround the ball, but it's Cork in there as well. Battle on the ground. That's won by Dean Murphy for Cork. Murphy needs a bit of help. Well dispossessed by Niall Delaney. Delaney gets the pass away to Grace. Grace goes long, but it's straight down the throat of the Cork centre back. A switch of play there towards Shane Murta. Murphy has it in his hand now. Murphy with the strike for Cork, and that's Cork's first play. Score from play comes from Dean Murphy. And that's the first 2 points of the half for Cork. And they'll be delighted to get their first one from play as they reduce Tipperary's advantage to 2 points. They do have that breeze in their favour in the second half, do this Cork White side. As Tipperary play this one across now, it's McKelvey, the captain. Plays this one long. It's going to drop, and it's going to drop for their keeper, Adam Lee, the Cork keeper from Carricktool. He's blocked, half blocked, as he tries to get rid of the ball. Eventually comes across to Josh Brosnan. Brosnan goes along with it up towards the corner forward there. That was James Nocton, but the defending is good again from Tipperary Gold, and now they're on the run with Cormac Shanahan from Newport. North Tipperary. Shanahan gets that strike away. He's been fouled. The advantage will come back for him. And this is free for Tipperary Gold, and a chance now for Liam Dunphy once more to add to his total. Second chance at a half for him. So it'll be from inside his own half, or sorry, inside the Cork half, just a few metres from the 65-metre line. And Dunphy ready to take this one. Strikes it high, and that's going to go with the wind to the right and wide. So another missed chance from Dunphy in this second half. 6 wide for Tipperary overall, as the Puck out comes, a great take there from Shane Murta. Murta now looking for a shooting chance, but he's overcarried, says referee Eamon Stapleton. And a free will result for Tipperary. Free to be taken by their centre-back Delaney, Niall Delaney. Again, down towards his opposite number, 2 players going up. And referee Eamon Stapleton rightly stopping play. Because the full forward, Cathal Kennedy for Tipperary Gold, going up with Cian Galvin, the Cork centre-back, on that occasion. And it didn't work in either player's favour. Collision of heads, both players receiving attention as a result. So we can confirm that substitution for Cork White at half-time was the introduction of Callum Griffin from Passage in West Cork for Jarliet Cullimore of Carrick-Toohill. So the score, 9 points to 7. We played 5.5 minutes of this second half in this Corn Michael Hogan final here in Semple Stadium. Cork now readying their second substitution. It's Kevin Long from Blackrock wearing number 17. Could be on here for Cian Galvin. And certainly shook is Galvin as he continues to receive attention. HIA will be the call. So Galvin is okay to continue. So that substitution certainly won't happen imminently as Adam Lee takes this free, as Cork getting back underway. They need 2 points of the half so far coming their way. McGuckin now on that far side needs a bit of help. Does eventually come towards Dean Murphy, the Cork full forward, but Tipperary are coming out with possession. Now that side as Michael Ryan has carried it out over the sideline, so that will result in a Cork sideline ball. Tipperary sideline ball. Sorry, Cork sideline ball. As Murphy takes this one on as well. Tipperary getting Owen Webb from Durlasog ready to come into the play as well. So Dean Murphy attempting the sideline cut. Good delivery inside. Doesn't have the accuracy. Plenty of players come off. The ball has broken and has broken out for a 65, which will be for Cork. So that ball could have went down, or Ewan McGee came off his line to try and bat it out of trouble. Didn't work out. Ball broke, and it broke. And it was off his hurler, off his full back, Conor Kennedy. I'm not quite sure, but either way, play will result in a 65 for Dean Murphy and Cork, looking to make it a 1 point game if he can land this one. 2 points for Murphy in this game, 1 from a free and 1 from play as he strikes this one, and Dean Murphy is happy enough at that as the white flag is raised by the umpire. So we have a 1 point game here, so we're going to have a substitution. Number 19 coming in for Tipperary, as I mentioned, and that is Owen Webb. Owen Webb is coming in for Cathal Kennedy. So Kennedy a bit worse for wear after that incident, collision with Cian Galvin, clash of heads, so he's making his way off the field. As Cork now trailed by just a point. Tipperary go short before they go long towards the 65-metre line. Plenty of players up for it. It's going to break, and it breaks in Tipperary's favour initially here. And it is Donncha Quigley. Quigley looking for a switch of play immediately into Owen Webb. Webb goes up. He's met with Rian O'Connell, but it's Rian O'Connell that's won it for Cork White. O'Connell plays it along the line. Shane Murta blocked away from him by Daniel McKelvey. And a sideline ball now for Cork White. So sideline ball to be taken by Josh Brosnan. Low delivery into the middle. Liam Cregan is there for Cork White, and he's done well. Gavin O'Callaghan delivers this one inside. Breaking it there was the corner forward, James Nocton, with Tipperary have numbers there, and Niall Delaney clears his lines, just overcooks that pass, and Finn Connaughton will win this ball for Cork. Connaughton has Cian Galvin inside. Galvin now goes straight down the line, again looking for the run of James Nocton, but that will beat both Nocton and his marker on this occasion, Johnny Grace. And the sideline ball will be for Tipperary. So sideline ball to be taken by Grace on that far side. Fine cut of the ball from him. Connaughton gets a hurley to it and will break to his centre back Galvin. Cian Galvin now going straight down with this one, and a shot coming from Galvin. It's a good taking goals from the goalkeeper there. Ewan McGee did very well under pressure. Gets the pass out to Grace. Grace switch a play from him into the run of Jack Beavens. Beavens do well to keep this in. It's kept in play instead by the halfback Josh Brosnan. Brosnan on the run here for Cork White here. Brosnan still going. Score maybe on here. Levelling scores. Brosnan takes this one forward. He was hooked at the end, and it was a vital hook that got back. I think it was Michael Ryan, the midfielder for Tipperary Gold, that got in and just disrupted the shot, and it resulted in a wide. And lucky escape for Tipperary as they've won a free on the far side as well. So free for Tipperary, Niall Delaney to take inside his own 65-metre line. So Delaney into what will be a breeze. A very strong breeze that it is as well. Strikes this one. Holds up in around the 21-metre line. Cork man goes up. It's Cregan. Under pressure from Bevan straight away. Liam Cregan. He's fouled. Cregan has Bevan, so free out for Cork White. On Tipperary Gold. 9 points to 8. They lead here in Semple Stadium against Cork White in the Corn Michael Hogan final in the Celtic Challenge. So it's Lee with the free on that far side. Adam Lee. Good delivery from him into the Tipperary defence. Out comes Conor Kennedy. Won the ball to Kennedy. And he takes the pass once more from McKelvey. It's Tipperary now doing well with this one. Pass from Cormac Kennedy now out to Ryan. Ryan with a low delivery inside, looking for Donica Quigley. Good work from Rian O'Connell. It's going to be a sideline ball to Cork. In fact, it was away, but that was putting O'Connell under pressure. And it was he that last touched the ball. So O'Connell with the sideline for Cork. It's going to break to Webb. Recently introduced substitution. Gives it inside, looking for the run of Shanahan from Newport and Tipperary Gold. And Cormac Shanahan has sent that one over the bar. So 2-point lead for Tipperary. Much needed score. It's Shanahan that's got it. 43 minutes gone. Tipperary Gold leading Cork White by 10 points to 8. Back with play. It's Cork on the attack once more. Shot taken on by Naughton, blocked down by Grace. It's going to be Ben Geary that gets to it first from Cork's point of view. It's Geary running in along the end line. He's been fouled as well. And I think it was David Rabbit with the foul on the diminutive Cork corner forward. So a chance for Geary to add to his total. He scored 5 of Cork's 8 points to date. This should be relatively straightforward for number 6 from his point of view. So Geary right on the 21-metre line. Angle not too difficult. And no mistake from the Cork number 13. 1 point game yet again here in Thurles. As Ewan McGee lands his puck out near this side. It's Cork that have won the break again with Shane Murtaugh. Low delivery from Murtaugh, looking for the run of Naughton, who's out in front, and he has been for most of the game. Hand pass inside now to Gavin O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan had a sniff of a goal chance in the first half. He may get another sniff here. He's been fouled, and a chance now for Cork to draw level. Hasn't been level since the 4th minute, where a point from Liam Dunphy leveled the game after Geary's free in 40 seconds had opened the scoring for Cork White. But now it's a chance for Geary to level the game for a second time again. Angle isn't bad, and the distance shouldn't be an issue either for the Cork corner forward. Looking for point number 7. Lifts and strikes and sends it between the posts. So 10 points apiece here. We've 15 minutes left to play. As McGee gets us back underway. Again goes near side, and again Josh Brosnan from Cork is there to help his side win possession. And it goes now to the substitute Griffin. Brosnan still battling with it with his opposite number, McKelvey. Captain and joint captain, Tipperary Gold captain, and Cork joint captain, as Johnny Grace is under pressure here. Does well to hold on to the ball without over carrying. He's still going, Johnny Grace. He's done very well, and he's been tripped, and a free out for Tipperary Gold. He did very, very well there, did Grace, to win that free for his side. A chance for them to go on the attack. Delaney looks to take it quickly. The run is from Michael Ryan. It's midfielder Ryan catches it at the second attempt. Now Michael Ryan has a few options in front. Goes the long one towards Webb inside the full forward line. Beats him. Not the greatest of passes from Ryan. He'd want that one back. Results in a 7th wide for Tipperary. Back with play now as Cork go long. Down the middle. It's going to break here for Dean Murphy. Goal chance coming here for Cork. Murphy goes for it and buries it. Flashed a shot into the back of the net. He ran right onto the loose ball. Did the Cork full forward. And a vital, vital goal for his side. 1-10 to 10 points Cork lead. They've taken control of this game after that goal. Wonderful finish. And that has put the cat amongst the pigeons here in Thurles as Callahan drives this one in towards Webb and Cormac Shanahan. Shanahan unable to win possession. Cork though don't clear their lines, and Beavens is on the run here for Tipperary Gold. Gets the hand pass away. It's not a great one. He was under pressure but had been fouled in the build-up. And a chance now for Tipperary to get a much needed score. They've only scored 1 point in nearly 17 minutes of this second half, leading 9-5 at the break, and it's Cork with 1-5 to their name that has turned this game completely on its head. So free now coming for Dunphy and Tipperary, and Dunphy has put that one over the bar. So 47 minutes played. Cork lead by 2 here in the Corn Michael Hogan final of the Celtic Challenge here in Semple Stadium. 5th point for Dunphy. As the puck out goes long once more. This time there's an extra Tipperary defender in Johnny Grace that has it. Grace gets the ball out towards Ryan. And battled up. Shane Murtagh has won it for Cork White. He's overcarried though. Through the ball, says referee Emmy Stapleton. And a free out is the decision for Tipperary Gold. Niall Delaney looking to take it quickly, but and has done so. Switch of play just overcooked. It's well kept in though by Cormac Kennedy. Kennedy now needs a bit of help. He stepped out over the sideline. So the initial plan was good from Cork, or from Tipperary Gold, but just didn't have the execution in the end. And it's a chance now for Cork to move forward once ago. Jack Beavens down in front of us, receiving a bit of attention. That's why the delay in play before the sideline cut is taken. It's Gavin O'Callaghan on that far side to take it for Cork White as they're preparing another substitute themselves. Looks to be Rowan Moran ready to come on for Cork White as Gavin O'Callaghan. Tipperary also looking to bring in another substitution. Sorry, it's Kevin Long that will be coming in, I think, for Cork White with it. Now Rowan Moran is the man. Tipperary preparing Owen Hickey and back with play. It's Cork that have possession once more. O'Callaghan looking to deliver into the full forward line. Ben Geary is there. Battle with him and David Rabbit. Rabbit using his physicality to hold his marker off and do well. Clears it downfield. It's not won though by Josh Brosnan. Quigley has won it for Tipperary Gold. Chance for Dunphy to advance now. Has the ball in hand. Dunphy gets the strike away. Does he have the accuracy this time around? He does, and that's an excellent score. That puts just 1 point between the sides yet again. Brilliant score from Dunphy. 6th of the game for him. Just update you with those substitutions. Number 17 for Tipperary. His own Grace is on the field. I think he's come on yet for Cormac Shannon as this shot comes in. And it's a score, and it's a good score as well from Callum Griffin. Excellent score from Callum Griffin, and that has put them back into a 2-point advantage. Puck out comes from McGee, goes short to McKelvey. Break now broken down by Cork, and Cian Galvin in possession. Cork's leaving centre back, being left free in the second half, has been a big deal for them, as Griffin looking to get a second one in quick succession. Put that one to the left of Moyd, though. Had more time maybe than he realised, but wasn't able to find the target. Puck out now for Tipperary, and it's centre forward Paul Callaghan, who's been quieter in the second half. They've been unable to get him on the ball as much as they did in the first half. Just a confirmation of that Cork substitution. Rowan Moran has come in for Evan McGuckian. It's a free out for Tipperary. So Tipperary have another man on. Owen Hickey and Cody Quirk about to come on for Tipperary. The players coming off. Jack Beavens is one, and Michael Ryan the other. So that hand issue for Beavens that he was receiving treatment for, and be causing him an issue. And Michael Ryan also off the Tipperary Gold side. Free here for Tipperary. Ball eventually coming back to Niall Delaney for him to take. Delaney goes short towards one of the substitutes in. That is Owen Hickey. Cork have dispossessed the substitute. Again, good work from Hickey. And Dennis O'Callaghan have seen Tipperary win possession back. Delivery inside, in towards the middle. It's a great take in there from Callaghan. Callaghan has been hacked down. That's going to be a free in for Tipperary. Cian Galvin knew exactly what he was doing on this occasion. It might be the first yellow card of the game for him. It's exactly what referee Eamon Stapleton of Limerick has decided. Free in for Tipperary, and a chance now for Dunphy to get point number 7 of the game. Scored 4 in the first half, 2 in the second. And be looking for this one, which he nails. So 1 point game yet again here. We've played 53 minutes nearly of this Corn Michael Hogan final in the Celtic Challenge. It's Cork White leading Tipperary 111 to 13 points. Cork White versus Tipperary Gold here as Tipperary come out and win this one again. Great bit of work from Grace. Needs a bit of help here in the form of Cody Quirk. Quirk as well to get the hand pass away to Owen Hickey. Owen Hickey plays the ball inside. Cian Galvin is there though for Cork White, and he comes away with possession off to Gavin O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan, lovely turn there and gets his pass away as well. Run now coming from Finn Connaughton for Cork White. Hand passes it down the line onto the substitute Rowan Moore. And Moore heading away from goals to get this shot away. He's put it to the left and wide, so missed chance for Cork. And the score remains at 13 points for Tipperary Gold and 111 to Cork. Puck out from McGee. It's a good one, straight into Hickey. Hickey now moving forward with it, showing a bit of pace, but loses the ball out of his hand. Plenty of Cork defenders there to diverge onto the ball, and it's Finn Connaughton. That's one that gets his pass away now to Moran. Moran in towards Geary. Touch isn't there from Geary initially, under pressure from Rabbit. Rabbit has just waiting to see which way the referee is signalled here. And it's going to be a free into Cork White. A yellow card now for the Cork or the Tipperary Gold defender as well. So Geary looking to add to his total now as well here with the strike, and Geary has put that one over the bar. That's another one for him. That's number 7 for Geary as well. So Cork maintaining that 2-point lead. 13 points to 112. Cork White lead, Tipperary Gold. As Daniel McKelvey, the Tipperary Gold captain, delivers this one inside. It's going to be Webb versus Cregan inside there, and it's Cregan from Cork that has it. Cregan with the clearance down the line. Up goes the hurley of Callum Griffin. It's that first half-time substitute for Cork White. And a point to his name. He's looking for point to number 2. Advantage has been over. There was a foul on Griffin. The ball is taken inside by the corner forward. Knockton with the strike, and it's Knockton with the score. And for all his hard work in this game, James Knockton has deserved that score as Cork make it a 3-point game once more. Short puck out once more from Tipperary Gold, and it's Conor Kennedy taking the puck out from McGee, but it hasn't worked out in their favour here. And Ben Geary has been fouled, and Geary will have the chance now to stretch the lead even further for his side. As Cork ready another substitute here. Scott Dunlea is the man coming in next, along with Matt Kenny of Bride Rovers. By the looks of things, is Geary about to take this one, maybe even a triple substitution. Yes, Kevin Long is going to come into the fray as well here, as Geary hits this one, and he has put that one over the bar once more as well. So that's point number 8 for him, as Cork get ready to make that triple substitution. So Scott Dunlea is in for Shane Murtagh. That's the initial one anyway. As Cork move into a 4-point advantage here. Delivery from Cian Galvin in towards Geary. Rabbit again getting there in front, but Geary has got it, and this would be a sensational score from Ben Geary. Excellent score from him, and that's his first from play, but it's point number 9 for the Cork number 13. And McKinney now the latest to come in for Cork. Kevin Long has joined him now. McKinney in as well. So Cork really going through the substitutes. Gavin O'Callaghan off as well for Cork. 3 more to be readied. Kieran Fitzgerald, Jack Cahalan and Kevin Long as this puck out from McGee. Drop shots taken brilliantly there by Scott Dunlea. Dunlea's first interaction into the game is to catch that puck out and send it straight over the bar. Brilliant score from here as Cork really hammering home this victory at the moment. They're 6 clear. We've 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes left to play here in Thurles, and it's Cork very much in the ascendancy. 116-13 in Cork White. It's favour against Tipperary Gold, who need goals here, and they need them fairly quickly to get back into this one. Maybe Dennis O'Callaghan can create something. Gets his pass away now and on for the run of Owen Hickey, I think it is, that's got the shot away, and Hickey has found the target for Tipperary Gold. So Kevin Long now on the field for Cork. So the score now 5 points in it after that score from Hickey. Tipperary will need plenty more of that in the next minute or two as McKelvey wins possession for his side, gets the pass away to Cody Quirk. Quirk then in turn to Johnny Grace. Grace switch of play up towards Owen Webb. It's well won back there though by Liam Cregan for Cork White. Hooked is Josh Brosnan as he tries to clear it. Ball will break though for one of his teammates though, and it's Cork. It was Matt Kenny indeed, and Matt Kenny has been adjudged over carry. There's been a tug on the jerseys. Tipperary bring on another sub. Darrow Dwyer is the next player on for Tipperary, wearing number 24. And will this one be dropped in around the edge of the square? Depends on what time is left on referee Eamon Stapleton's watch. 116 to Cork White, 14 points for Tipperary. Dunphy drops it in around the edge of the square. Plenty of Cork players back there, but it's Cian Galvin, the centre back, that has come away with it for them. And the clearance comes down. Low delivery from Matt Kenny into Long. Kevin Long now just onto the field himself. In fact, it's Rowan Moran. Moran tries to switch play over towards McKelvey for Tipperary. Daniel McKelvey plays it short. That's played off the ground. It is picked up off the ground by the Tipperary player, and a chance now for Cork Ron Moran's going to take it quickly towards Nocton now. James Nocton still going with it. Over carries. There's the call from referee Eamon Stapleton, and a minimum of 3 minutes additional time to be played here. As Owen Hickey on the charge for Tipperary Gold. Can he get the score? Second point in quick succession from Owen Hickey. They're whittling down the Cork lead at the moment as Cork bring in Kieran Fitzgerald into the fray. About 4 points between the sides all of a sudden after those two quick fire. Owen Hickey scores, but it will be a goal that Tipperary will need at some stage here. And they'll need it fairly quickly as this puck out comes from Adam Lee, the Cork White goalkeeper, over towards Rowan Moran. Moran breaks it down, but it's going to be won over there by Johnny Grace, the Tipperary substitute in the first half. Ball switched in now once more. McKelvey is there with Scott Dunlea. McKelvey has it, gets his pass away. It's Tipperary Gold on that far side with Cormac Kennedy. Kennedy tries to keep it in play. Johnny Grace doesn't keep it in play though. Sideline ball for Cork. We played a minute of the additional 3 so far, and Cork will do everything to try and slow this one down, you'd think. There's a few more substitutes being readied as this one is delivered inside. Out comes the keeper. Geary is there. He does brilliantly to keep it in play. Ben Geary under pressure from Ewan McGee and a couple of Tipperary defenders. He's done brilliantly here, Geary, to keep the ball in there for as long as he did, as Tipperary Gold come out with possession. Unable to win that one though was Hickey, and it's Josh Brosnan, the Cork vice joint captain, plays this one in. Conor Kennedy has won it, but there's a free in. There was a tug on the jersey behind him. And it's going to be a free in, and Geary for point number 10. If he can put this one over the bar. So Geary sends that one over as well. A couple of more for Cork coming. Max Murphy and Jack Cahalane coming on. And the keeper has also come off. Adam Lee has been replaced by Conor Dennehy. So changes of plenty on both sides here as Ben Geary sent over his 10th of the game. And it's Tipperary Gold now on the offensive themselves. Chance for Cork to win the ball back, and they've done exactly that. Over carrying is the call, though, as the Cork defender Rian O'Connell did it with the steps. Johnny Grace leaves the free down for Liam Dunphy, and Dunphy has been told to bring it in closer for Cork. Bit of gamesmanship from the Cork defenders, making sure the free wasn't taken quickly. So it's Dunphy will have to go low with this one. Does exactly that. Blocked down by O'Connell, and it's picked up by Dave Barry, and Barry just launches it clear. Wasn't too pushed where that one went. Manages to keep it in play though, as Tipperary Gold try and move into the attack once more. Time is officially up here. We've played 3.5 minutes of additional time, and it is a Cork leading by 5 points. This one now sent in by Johnny Grace into around the 13-metre line. It's going to break again though for Cork. A time nearly up here in Semple Stadium in the Corn Michael Hogan final between Tipperary Gold and Cork White. It looks like the trophy is going home to the Lee side at the moment. That is the full-time whistle from referee Eamon Stapleton, and great scenes as the Cork panel of players come on to the pitch following the 117 to 15 point victory. It's victory for Cork White over Tipperary Gold here in the Corn Michael Hogan final. That's all from us here for this afternoon's action. Congratulations to Cork White on their victory. Commiserations to Tipperary Gold. Join us for more live action soon. Lays the cider as Geary sends that over the bar. We've played 40 seconds. And forward Shannon from Newport all the way out now to Dunphy, and Dunphy has levelled the game for Tipperary Gold. Excellently work scored from the Tip Youngs, developing for Tipperary here to get the shot away. Strike is good, accuracy is there as well. It's an excellent score. As the wing back for Tipperary to go further in front, it's Quigley. Quigley gets the shot away. It's glorious stuff from Quigley. That's the score of the game so far from the corner of Lewis. In fact, that's a great take instead from Paul Callaghan, and Callaghan has nailed the finish as well. Excellent score. They've been targeting from 1 point so far, coming from inside 40 seconds. He's nailed that one as well as Geary, so 2 points for him. Beavens has an option out to his right, eventually comes to the centre forward Callaghan. That's a good score again from Tipperary. Well finished from Duckin from Glen Rover, still going towards goal. He's hit the 13th shot. Save is easy. Geary though had buried the rebound. Eamon Stapleton. Tipperary now on the move once more. Chance for them. Make it a 3-point game, and it's taken. Lovely taken score there from Dennis O'Callaghan. He's cut across that one a little bit. Does it have enough to come back? It certainly does. Excellent strike again in the early stages of the second half. Trying to reduce the gap. He struck it, and he struck it over the bar. Just put enough on that one, did Geary. And Cork. Murphy has it in his hand now. Murphy with the strike for Cork, and that's Cork's first play. Score from play comes from Dean Murphy. And one from play as he strikes this one, and Dean Murphy is happy enough with that. As the right gives it inside, looking for the run of Shanahan from Newport, and Tipperary Gold, and Cormac Shanahan has sent that one over the bar. So angle not too difficult. No mistake from the Cork number 13 point, 1 point game. Lifts and strikes and sends it between the posts. So 10 points apiece here for Tipperary. Good play now as Cork go long down the middle. It's going to break here for Dean Murphy. Goal chance coming here for Cork. Murphy goes for it and buries it. So free now coming for Dunphy and Tipperary. Dunphy has put that one over the bar. So strike away. Does he have the accuracy this time around? He does, and that's an excellent score. That puts just 1 point between as this shot comes in, and it's a score, and it's a good score as well from Callum Griffin. Excellent score from Callum Griffin. Looking.
Second presentation on scoring 10 points today, player match, St. Geary.
for this one, which he nails. So 1 point game yet again. Add to his total now as well here with the strike, and Geary has put that one over the bar. That's another one for him. That's number 7 for Geary as a foul on Griffin. The ball is taken inside by the corner forward. Knocked him with the strike, and it's knocked him with the score. And for all his hard, Kevin Long is going to come into the fray as well here as Geary hits this one, and he has put that one over the bar once more. Again, getting there in front, but Geary has got it, and this will be a sensational score from Ben Geary. Excellent score from him, and that's brilliantly there by Scott Dunlees. Dunlees first